morning, this is Chrissy. It's nice to be back with you today after a little bit of an absence, and to share my newest journal with you. I wanted to push myself a little bit and challenge myself a little bit to do something, to give myself a little bit of a challenge to do something a little bit different, and this is the result. I created this gypsy boho journal, and so let me share it with you. I don't know whether some of you are like me or not. I found with this journal that I actually got a little bit carried away. It took me a while to get into it, but once I did, yes, it got to be rather a big book. It's 2 signatures, but it's jam-packed. The size of the journal is approximately 5.5 by 9, I think. Yes, about 9. Which is in centimetres 23 by 14 by 23. The cover is a crazy patchwork, and I really enjoyed doing that. That's the back of the book. Lots of different fabrics. The cover of the book it's a soft cover, flexible, and it's crazy patchwork. And I really enjoyed working with all these different textures of fabric. There's velvets, and that's pashmina actually, that there. Some sheer fabrics, on the cover this is printed in silk, and I've coloured this little embellishment here to work with the colours, and embellished it a little with some sequins. On the side we've got one of my boho beads and a little charm. And for the closure I wanted something really simple because there's a lot going on with the book. So I've just made this little ribbon that closes onto that button there like that, and that can be expanded by just undoing the knot and moving it down to make room for expansion. But the book being so chunky now, I'm not sure how much extra could fit in it. So this is the first page here. And that is a pocket on the side. Here we've got some words down the bottom. On this page, some of the printables, or most of the printables, are from Screech Owl Studio. And this idea I got, I saw on Facebook. Someone had some lovely tags that they'd made. I can't remember offhand who it was, but I'll link that below. So I tried to I did my interpretation of those. Plenty of stamping and journaling. There's another of the tags. It's just a little file folder from Tsunami Rose. Lots of embellished pages. I made this tag here. Some beads on the side. It was actually very nice working with a lot of colour. Flip out page here. Charm on the side here. Lots of tabs. There's a pocket here. This is a little tag with a pocket in the back. That's sheer and it's over some book page, so you can actually see the music notes through it. A music paper, I should say. This one is what I've heard some of the ladies refer to as a floating pocket. There's a little tag in there that I've made, and another tag. This paper is from Screech Owl, and it's just an image there on the back of this big music page on envelope. Some paper inside it. Baking paper just for the crinkle value. And a pretty image there that can be journaled underneath. More tabs. Another pretty tag I've made here. Some stamping here. This pocket has 3 tags, tickets and cards, I should say. Another one that I've pieced together. Stamping. Gypsies, I think of jewellery and bracelets and bangles, so I've put that page in there from my old Harrods catalogue. This one I got inspiration from Gibbet for. It's tracing paper, and I've cut out and inserted it between the pages so that you can sort of see through it. This one, this is a boho feather that I made watching a tutorial from Secret Soto, I think it was, and another of those long skinny tags. Another tag in there, and a dictionary definition. velvet tag there. That one says Free Spirit. Fabric pocket there with some layering. Just some different fabrics here, textures, embellishments. This one lifts up here for journaling underneath, and down here, we are the music makers and we are the dreamer of dreams. This is a pocket with I use quite a lot of sprays throughout the book too, so that it's got nice shimmer. Tag there for journaling. Embellishment down here. I made a snippet, a long piece of snippet with lots of embellishments on it, and that is a piece that I've cut off it. Little writing book there. That is a pocket on the side. Here we've got another little notebook and tag with a pretty embellishment down here, some lace and sequins at the top. Here we've got another little collection of fabrics there, and two more tags. This side, big tag, and that lifts up again for journaling underneath. This one's got a tag and a little card with some black lace on it, and another little card in the pocket. This one is from another from Screech Owl. Pocket here. Another feather. Another envelope. And that is a label of clothing. And I imagine lanterns in the gypsy caravans. Another one from Screech Owl. Pocket on the back with the tag in it. This is some sari silk. Another one with a tag in the back. And this is a little envelope here, a dictionary page envelope. I like the texture of the sewing on the pages. This is a boho bead here that I've made. And this is an envelope. Now this is an idea I came up with. I don't know if it's been done before, it probably has, but it just came to me to actually make an envelope with a pocket in there that you can write on, and write here, and stick a picture here. And instead of having it stuck down like an envelope, that opens and allows you to do that inside it. So, and that's magnetized. More embellishing down here, sequins, and another little file folder there from Tsunami Rose. And this one here is a pocket in the side, and that says she dances to the songs in her head, speaks with the rhythm of her heart, and loves from the depths of her soul. This is a handkerchief that I've made into a pocket here with an envelope, some paper in it, and another little tag there. This one is a doily, a velvet tab there, and here is another tag I've created. Lots of shimmers and things happening there. Now, the crinkly paper. Little bells on that one.
Yes.
Flip up there. Dangly there. This one is a paper sack with these are have a whole lot of these. They're just little pages. I think they must be from a restaurant or something, but I have a whole stack of the books of them, and so I just coffee dyed them and put them in there as little places to write out on. Feather on there, and getting near the back now. Another file folder. Tag there. Pocket with embellishing on the side. And the back, that comes right out so that it can be journaled on the back and underneath. And I've left the insides of the covers just with the stitching from the patchwork. I really quite like that. And that's the back. So yes, it's a big one. But it did challenge me, and I'm happy with the result. And if you stayed with me through that whole epic, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me, and let me know what you think. Bye for now.